Hey friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So this morning I wanted to show you this super cute glass cup that I did. It's a glass coffee cup from the Dollar Tree. Now I know that it's weird, we're outside and I am not the best selfie taker at all, so I hope that you guys can at least see me. But the lighting inside my house this morning, because it's so overcast, is just not good, and I want to make sure you're able to see this glass coffee cup. So also, listen, if you haven't already seen it, I do have a tumbler giveaway going on right now for 5,000 subscribers, and I will stop taking names tomorrow at 5, and then I'll draw it for Monday morning. So if you haven't already done so and you'd like to be in that giveaway, just go over to that video and the directions are in there. Okay. All right, so I am going to show you this tumbler, and hopefully being outside you'll be able to see it a little bit, but or not tumbler, I'm sorry, glass coffee mug. And I did this for Valentine's Day, so hopefully being outside you'll be able to see it a little better. Okay. So this is super cute, and I did this with Etch. Now I did this one for Valentine's Day. You can of course do this for anything that you want to. You can do a monogram, initials. You can put anything you want on them. This is great for beer steins, wine glasses, really anything you want. I like to do this on casserole dishes. I actually have one of those coming up, so I'll share it with you when I do it. And yeah, so this is really, really cute, and I will attach the video showing how to actually use your Etch. All right, I'll see you later, friends. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye. All right, so I'm making my stencil. Now, when I'm doing stencil, I like to use this magic cover. It's a book cover is what it's actually meant for, and I get this from the Dollar Tree. And I tell you what, this is such great vinyl. So this looks super, super good under epoxy, but it makes the best stencils. Now also, look, I am using my mat that we cleaned the other day. I've used this so much since then. And this thing is sticking so well. So I just put in the font that I wanted with my Cricut, and I'm just going to make my stencil real quick and we'll be back. When we are making a stencil, we're going to do the opposite of what we normally do. So instead of taking out our edges, we're going to take out that inside, the letters that we normally would have gotten rid of. So this time, these are the ones that we want. So now the nice thing, I'm not going to do it right now, but the nice thing with the stencil is if you wanted, you could actually use both pieces. Now remember, you need to make sure that you keep these inside pieces. You could actually use both pieces, because I could go in and put that, love on something else if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that today. But I certainly could, and you could actually get 2 projects out of 1 piece of vinyl. All right, so this is what I'm going to use for my stencil. I like to use my little cup holder anytime I'm putting decals on a cup. All right, so here is my coffee cup. I washed it and it has a little residue on it. So these glass coffee cups from Dollar Tree, I love these. I think that they are so fantastic. And now my funny thing with coffee cups, it's like, which side's going to be your front? You could technically do the front here. You could do the front on the side. I like to look at how I would drink it, and I make my front this way. So for me, this is going to be my front. So I'm going to just lay this on here. If I can, this isn't. All right. Now I'm going to take off my stencil and put it on. With your stencil, it doesn't matter about these outside edges, but anything inside like this that you're going to be doing armor etch on needs to be completely flat, because you don't want anything going outside of the edges of your stencil. So make sure that you've got all that inside pieces flat. So you can have wrinkles out here all day long, doesn't matter. You just need all your inside pieces to be super flat. And then you want to make sure that you put in all of your little innards. All right, so this is my armor etch. This is what I'm going to use to put on it, or put it on my cup. Now with the armor etch, you want to make sure that your decal is down very well where it's going to be etched. And with the armor etch, first of all, you don't want to get this on your skin. So if you're not comfortable that you can do it without getting it on your skin, then wear gloves. And then you want to go in and you just want a nice coating. And you want to make sure that you coat all of your area that you want etched. And this is why you need to have all of your edges down really well in the center, because if anything is lifted, the armor etch will go underneath it. All right, so now we are going to let this sit for about 15 minutes. Make sure you read your package details and it'll tell you how long it wants you to sit. I have found that 15 minutes works really well. All right, so it's been 15 minutes. I have my armor etch container here also, because armor etch is quite expensive, but a little goes a long way, and I don't like to waste it. So I will generally kind of like scrape off any excess before I wash it. But be careful, don't get it onto your glass anyplace else though. But I do like to just sort of scrape off the excess, and I put it back into my container. And this armor etch lasts me a long time. And also scraping off the excess makes it easier when you wash it. All right, now I've seen a lot of people like to take off their stencil before they wash it. I do not do that, because I found that you can mess your cup up more when you do that. So what I do, first of all, turn on my water, and I keep it upright initially. Then I go in and just wash it off. All right, so now that it's washed off, now I'll pull off my stencil. And the little pieces. And I like to give it a good washing. All right, and there we go. We have a nice etched coffee mug. And this is so cool. Like you can, I mean, somebody's getting married, you can do Mr. and Miss, you can put an initial, you can do anything that you want on these. But it's just a really nice way to do an etching. Now, these cheap glasses don't etch quite as deep as, you know, better glass does. So the better your glass, the better etching you get. But this still, you know, etches pretty nice, and it is a really nice way to give an inexpensive gift. And it's nice on like wine glasses and stuff like that.